Hello friends, I'm in Seattle and I'm going out to enjoy the nature, and I'll share with you about life and leadership in this regard. I'm a surveyor of Greenstock in the year 2021. I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's very cold in Seattle. I took a risk and it was drizzling half an hour ago, but I took a risk to walk. So let me see this. This is the house where my younger son lives. You can hear the sounds of aircraft, and you can see the villas in and around our house where my younger son Ramakrishna Sai lives. The weather is not favorable, it's very cold, and secondly the wind is not favorable, but still I took a risk because yesterday also I couldn't go for a walk. So today I decided to go for a walk. So let me introduce myself. My name is Professor S. Rao. I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in for which the Nobular, yet his holiness telegramized in a foreword. I have 43 years of diversified experience, including Indian Air Force, business, teaching and training. I am a late bloomer, a dyslexic, ADHD. Add to that the brain stroke worsened my health in the year 2021. I don't get any pension, I don't have any income, and I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. I'm 61 years old with mental challenges, physical challenges and financial challenges. And despite all the challenges, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. And never ever give up in life. Everything is possible. Life is an opportunity, life is a gift from God. Enjoy every moment of your life. My blood group is B positive and I am positive by nature. I have a chronic back pain since 2007 because of my continuous sitting and writing. I am very curious and creative by nature. I think it's drizzling. So let me see. It started drizzling. So let me see if it is not favorable, I'll return. And today is Saturday. Sunday at the weekend day, Saturday and Sunday, people go for a walk. And then, people go for weekend tours. They go for outside to enjoy with their friends and colleagues, and all are going out. So now I think it's drizzling now. Otherwise, if there were no drizzling, people would go out and they go for other activities like cycling with groups. They go and do lots of activities. I used to come across. Today it seems there is no such possibility because it is drizzling. It started drizzling just now. So let me see if the drizzling stops. Then I will continue walking. Otherwise, I will return. And Seattle is a very beautiful city, and it's one of the finest cities in USA. And Seattle is more expensive than Dallas. It is less expensive than New York. So I visited a couple of places in Seattle and within the Washington state, and also we visited some places in Oregon, Oregon state, like Salem, then Portland. We means my son, my wife and I visited. So in USA we visited, we entered 2 states. One is Washington state, where we are living now. The second thing is Oregon state. These 2 we visited. We wanted to go to New York, but things didn't materialize. So we are in Seattle right now. Seattle is a very beautiful place. So now you can see a guy who is walking with his dog. So Seattle is a very beautiful city, and weather is not favorable now. And we are into fall season, and climate is changing very drastically. And for more than 3 months I am in Seattle, and we enjoyed a beautiful weather and some places in and around Seattle. And usually the weather is good in Seattle. Now right now it is drizzling, and we are going to enter into winter season very soon. And so we will come across snow in this place. And Seattle is a very good city, and it thrives with entrepreneurship. There are some companies like Boeing, Alaska Airlines, Costco, Starbucks, Nordstrom, Microsoft, Amazon. These are all the companies. They are thriving in Seattle, and the entrepreneurs had a vision, and they started companies, and few of them succeeded. When you look at Jeff Bezos, he started from a garage, and he started with books, and now he has multiple companies, and he's a billionaire, and he has multiple companies, and he's doing good from Seattle. So Bill Gates is also from Seattle, and he co-founded Microsoft. And so all these entrepreneurs had some fire. They were passionate, and they succeeded as entrepreneurs. And of course everybody can't succeed as entrepreneurs, because the entrepreneurship is very challenging, and it involves lots of ups and downs. So you should take it all depends upon your risk taking capacity, but we should encourage entrepreneurship. Life itself is a risk, because what happens next that we can't predict, and entrepreneurship is much riskier. Why? Because it involves people and various stakeholders. So even then it's good to explore entrepreneurship, because when you become an entrepreneur, you make money, you add value, and you provide employment for the people. So you impact humankind. So you should consider exploring for entrepreneurship. Even I wanted to become an entrepreneur, but things didn't work out. I left, and I became a faculty member in the year 2007. So it is again different story. So I'll wait for a moment here, because this is junction. I'll wait for a moment, then I will start my journey. Please stay connected for a moment. This is a junction Just a moment. So friends, I started walking because I got a green signal to walk. Oh, good. So this is the junction. This is a Seattle supermarket. You get all groceries, you get seafood, you find a petrol bunk here. This is a junction, and where we also purchase some groceries here. So I'll walk and talk. Okay, so let me cross over first. I'll start walking. So I'm taking different direction now. I'll walk and talk. First, let me have a clarity so that I can focus on my storytelling. So I think I have to cross the other side of the road. Okay, then we'll see. I'll do one thing. I'll take a different route. I planned something else and I changed my route. Okay, fine. So I briefly introduced myself. Then I talked about Seattle story, and I talked about entrepreneurship. But both Seattle and Bellevue are closely connected, and both Seattle and Bellevue are like twin cities of Telangana in India. So people of Seattle, they are amicable and adjustable, and they respect LGBT, they respect diversity. So overall, it's a good city, and I'm happy that I came to USA for the first time, and I'm happier that I'm in Seattle with my wife. So we are enjoying our life. For more than 3.5 months we are in Seattle. So I'll talk a couple of aspects. I led a webinar some 2 hours ago on soft leadership, and I could not prepare PPTs because I'm not good at PPT. More than that, I have problem because of the health challenges. My right hand has been paralyzed and my right shoulder is numb, so I can't prepare. So I told the webinar guy who organized that I will share my knowledge, and I can interact with audiences. So then I agreed to lead the webinar, and I led very happily and satisfactorily. I discussed about soft leadership, my philosophy. The audience asked a couple of questions on leadership, my life journey, and they give their own inputs and suggestions. I took their suggestions because I always emphasize on taking feedback. 2 things I believe in my life are continuous learning. Second thing is taking feedback. I take feedback from people. When I was in the colleges, I was taking feedback from students, and I was taking feedback from my readers, from the books. So I always take feedback in a positive sense so that I can improve upon myself, so I can understand where I went wrong and how I can do better. So I believe these 2 things. One is continuous learning. Second thing is taking feedback regularly, whether it's from the books or from the students or from the audience. I always take feedback. So I led webinar successfully, and I shared my challenges first, that I had a brain stroke. Then and I had challenges with my right hand, right shoulder. So all the challenges I shared with them. Then they asked a couple of questions about the soft leadership and leadership. Then they talked about communication. Then I talked about communication means 7%. Then again, the trifurcation of communication, that is oral communication, then body language, non-verbal communication. So these three aspects I shared with them. So they enjoyed, and I also took their feedback. They invited me to speak in a different forum in India. I said I'll be very happy to share my knowledge, because my vision is to build 1 million students as global leaders by 2030. So far I have trained more than 50,000 students as global leaders, which is a non-profit one. I love acquiring knowledge and sharing my knowledge. So one of the organizers requested me to deliver, to conduct a speech or to deliver a seminar. So I said I would be very happy. I would definitely I will deliver, because I love education and learning, and I am passionate about adding value to students and impacting them. So they agreed. It all depends upon my health. First, my health must be, my health should be permitted. Second thing is time, slots. First, my health has to be considered. Second thing, we have to see my health challenges. Then various other factors. So if things fall into the place, then definitely I will deliver a seminar, and I would like to share my challenges. I am basically a storyteller, and I create stories and share my stories to impact humankind. So then a couple of questions were asked about soft leadership. I told them soft leadership, why I started soft leadership, and what is soft leadership, and these were the basic questions they asked. Then I explained to them about soft leadership. Just let me take a moment here, because there is some noise here. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is Seattle Department Transportation. Yeah, I have crossed. So friends, sorry, I had a disturbance, because I had to cross over the road, and I had to seek the permission to cross the road. This is the hospital by name Department Veterans Affairs. That's the one, and that was a different. So I talked various aspects about soft leadership. So soft leadership is all about leading people with soft skills without compromising task orientation. The soft leadership helps countries achieve peace and prosperity. The soft leadership helps organizations to achieve excellence and effectiveness. And this soft leadership helps blending soft skills with my left brain, and blending leadership with my right brain. So this is one more definition of soft leadership. The soft leadership contains 11 C's. Some of them are character, charisma, concise, conviction, courage. These are all the considerations. These are all the 11 C's, and I integrated soft leadership with a leadership code that was provided by Dave Ulrich, who is known as the father of modern HR. So that is about soft leadership and the framework. The soft leadership helps for all generations, whether they are baby boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, or Gen Z. For all generations, it is very much essential, and we can apply and reap the benefits. The soft leadership is about equality. That means soft leadership means partners. No more bosses and no more subordinates. In view of the changing the dynamics, we can apply this soft leadership so that employees can work as partners and they can achieve productivity and performance. In case of organizations, in case of countries, they can achieve peace and prosperity. So there are multiple advantages of following soft leadership. So then again, I am waiting for a moment here. Then I will. Yeah, I crossed. So why I had started soft leadership was that in the year 2010, when I was teaching for EMBA students and MBA students, then when I conducted MDP programs, management development programs in India in the year 2010, some of the audiences felt that there was a need for a new leadership, because the prevailing leadership styles like autocratic leadership, democratic leadership, then delegative leadership styles, then again servant leadership, like this, lots of leadership styles are there. So they were telling that there was need for something new. Then I thought, let me work on that. As I'm very curious and creative by right, I'm curious and creative by nature. So I noted down the things. Then 2011, I got my Ph.D. in soft skills. Then I blended soft skills with leadership and coined a new leadership perspective that is known as soft leadership. And I published around 10 books on soft skills and soft leadership. And one of the books, titled Soft Leadership, A New Direction to Leadership, is unique in my life. Why? Because soft leadership, a new direction to leadership is an amazing book, and it's an award-winning book. For that book, I received a foreword from the Philip Kotler, who is known as the father of modern marketing. That was one uniqueness. Second aspect was that I had dedicated this book to Peter Drucker, who is known as the father of modern management. That was the second thing. Third aspect was that the father of modern HR, Dave Ulrich, has created a leadership code. These three aspects, and fourth aspect is that I am known as the father of soft leadership globally for my contribution, and I published 300 research papers, and I published 53 books, and I published more than 1,000 articles within a span of, I think, 14, 15, 16, 17, within a span of 17 years. I publish more than 1,000 articles, and I serve on the editorial boards of Emerald DLO, and I still serve on the editorial board of JVPL. So, and I often get interviewed by various people. So these are all the things I shared during the webinar. They felt very happy, and they requested me to deliver a seminar or a speech. So I said I agreed to it, but again it all depends upon my health, my availability, time zones. So hopefully things will fall into the place, and I will deliver a seminar. So whatever when you work hard consistently, when you work hard consistently without looking for any returns, so you get the opportunities automatically. You have to keep moving, and you have to work very hard consistently. Somewhere some people notice, and they appreciate, and they invite. So that's how things that's how the success happens. So it's basically about my perseverance and persistence. And now I am recording the video by holding with my left hand, and I can't shift my mobile phone from left hand to right hand, as my right hand was paralyzed. My right shoulder is numb, so it's very challenging for me. I can't shift, but still I am holding my smartphone with my left hand, and I started with a doubt that because weather might not support, but still I am holding with my left hand, and please empathize with me. And secondly, I am not a digital savvy, so I am only uploading the raw videos. Second thing. Third thing is I am stammering after the brain stroke, and I am not able to speak with clarity. So despite that, I am moving, and I am working in my own way and at my own pace. So let me wait for a moment and go the other side of the road. Oh. This is a different road. Just let me. I don't know where. I think you can go in this way. So let me go this one, Dakota. Good morning.
Good morning.
So I don't know. I have chosen a different path. So, but still, let me explore, and if there is any problem, then again I will come back to the same place. Okay. I don't stick to any particular conventional route. I do things random. I am very curious and creative by nature. I am an author and researcher. Now I took a risk of going through this way. This is known as Jefferson Horticulture Facility. So let me see. I think I can go for a walk. I think. Let me see. Dakota Avenue. Okay. So let me walk and talk. So this was briefly about soft leadership and the webinar I led some 2 hours back. And sometimes I get invited to speak on soft leadership and mindfulness. Sometimes I get invitation to speak. So either way, basically I was a writer, but more than 3.5 years I am not able to write with my right hand. I am not able to eat with my right hand. So I was approaching people to interview me, and so that I can share my stories and impact the humankind. So that's how I started. I'm going to a different place. I don't know. First time I came. So already I'm 30 minutes. I walked and it's a new frontier I entered. I'm exploring something different, and let me see. I think I'll find a different path and I can go to other side. Let me see how it works out. Lease pets. What is this? So let me climb up. What is this? If I get something new. Oh, I came the other side. Okay, I got it. So I got the way. I didn't know. Now I got the way. Yeah, I came through a different route. This is aircraft. What is the Delta Airways? This is Delta Airways. So you often hear the sounds. You often hear the sounds of aircraft, and I think from the far distant place I still feel it's very cloudy. I think there is a rain. So let me see. I'm very curious and creative by nature. This is a different area. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it. So I went through a different route. Now it's again dieseling. So let me see what happens. This is another aircraft. You can see medical center here. You can see Jefferson Park here too. And you can see the long view of Space Needle, then skyscrapers. Yeah, you can see a beautiful villas, buildings nearby. Mostly you will find villas, I think independent houses. So I took a risk and I'm happy that I came to a different place. But this place already I knew it, but I came through a different route. But again it's raining, so I had to be very careful. So people are dog walking here, they are enjoying. And today is Saturday in Seattle, so people are walking. Good morning. So I'm very open and I talk to people easily. I connect with them. Most of the times people appreciate my conversation. Very few people object. So in that case I avoid and stay away, because I don't want to get into any problems. I don't want to invite any cultural shocks, because I do things from an Indian context, and now we are in Seattle, so we have to behave from the perspective of Seattle, because I don't want any problem. But overall the people in Seattle are very good. They are amicable. Okay, that's good. So now what I will do, I'll go around and come back. So I think it will take half an hour. It's already 35 minutes. So I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I am holding my smartphone with my left hand and raw videos because I am in the head circle. I just upload videos. Good, good. Very cute, huh? Oh. Very beautiful. Yeah. So I am enjoying the nature and it's drizzling, and I took a risk. Not to take a risk is also a risk. So I took a risk. So I took a calculated risk. That too in cold weather, and I am holding a smartphone with my left hand. It's very painful, and I can't shift my smartphone with my right hand because my right hand has been paralyzed. I don't know how to go about. So let me see if I find a better way. So I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And why I am recording my smartphone is that I want to keep my memories and I want to save them. That's one thing. Secondly, I want to walk and talk too. Third thing, when I walk and talk, I share my years of knowledge. I have 43 years of diverse world experience. I'm 61 years old through observation. So a lot of knowledge is there within me. So that knowledge I share through storytelling. So I request you to take whatever is relevant and appropriate in your context, and request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Life is all about learning, unlearning and relearning. Because sometimes we learn certain things, then again we discard because things are not relevant. So life is like that. So learn, unlearn and relearn. That is the slogan. And secondly, I acquire knowledge and I share my knowledge to impact humankind. So these are all the things I am doing. Just 1 minute. It's very cold, so I'll wait at one place and keep my mobile down for a moment. Then I'll walk and talk. Yeah, here I have seen some different birds. I don't know, these birds migrated from somewhere. They are different birds. I don't know the names of these birds. Common, but these birds are unique. Okay, fine. So let me start and talk. So I introduced myself, then I shared with you about the life in Seattle. Then third, ideas and insights from the webinar that I led some two and a half hours ago. 2.5 hours ago. So now I'll go to a point and I'll show you the viewpoints. Then I will start some different stuff. So probably I'll talk about my philosophy, Professor MS philosophy. See ocean viewpoint, you can see space, you can see tall buildings, skyscrapers, you can see T-Mobile Park, and you can see that hospital, that is. Then again Jefferson Park. So these are all the viewpoints. You can see excellent viewpoints. So that's why I am uploading these videos. Because when I share my stories, somebody appreciates and they like, they subscribe. Then again they will share with their networks. That's how the things work out. So I'm doing these things with a view to share my stories, to impact the people. If some of my stories resonates with them, that serves my purpose. So that's why I'm doing. I'm living with a purpose. So let me share with you. I'm already 61, and after the brain stroke, I realized how fragile the life is. Otherwise, I was taking everything for granted before the COVID. After the COVID, I changed my perception and my opinions. Then I changed my philosophy of life. So now I'll briefly talk about Professor M.S. Ross philosophy. Around 20 days ago, an idea has flashed on my mind to create my own philosophy. And how I got ideas, because while walking out itself I got an idea. Whenever I get ideas, I capture my ideas and write them on my Word documents. When I was walking in this park only, around 20 days back, an idea has flashed about philosophy. Why not create my own philosophy? So a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first stop. I took the first stop, then I started doing the things. Then I created documents, and I put all the documents in a folder. In the folder of philosophy, and so an idea is enough. An idea is everything, right? And second thing is that ideas, many people have got many ideas, but you should capture those ideas and you have to execute them. People have ideas but they don't follow up. But in my case, something that connects, something that flashes and that resonates with my mind and thinking, I write down. And for me, a short pencil is better than a long-term memory. A short pencil is better than a long-term memory. So I used to write down, and I have a diary, and I used to write about diary since my childhood. Not exactly diary, some notes, something like that. I still have. So I lost some of them. Then after the technology, I started writing on MS Word. So I captured the ideas. Then I googled first what is Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy. Then I was very much excited after seeing the Google results. Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy is to emphasize health first, education second, and wealth third. He harnesses technology. So I was on cloud 9. Then I thought that it was a positive sign, and that the universe is calling me to do something different. So I got more interest. I was I'm curious. Then I got more interest. Then I started searching Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy. Then I came across some of the philosophies I mentioned in my books, because I published 53 books. I often talked about Socrates, some three-filter test. Then I found an article which was published, which I didn't know. What is your leadership philosophy? An article was published. So then I felt more encouragement. Fine. So a lot of stuff is there about Professor M.S. Rao's philosophy. So let me work on that. Then I created a template. to interview me, and then I created documents of quotes. Then I started creating documents. Then I started looking from the perspective of Socrates, because I admire Socrates, because I often refer about Socrates. Socrates' main thing is an unexamined life is not worth living, said Socrates. So I felt very happy. Then again I searched a couple of philosophies like nihilism, existentialism, lots of things. Then I came across Stoicism. Then I realized that already I published a research paper on Stoicism. I mentioned in some of my books about Stoicism. So then again everything was aligned, and that resonates my thinking. Then I started creating my own philosophy, and daily I invest some time to create my own philosophy. Then in that again I had no clarity about what I was doing. When I was researching, then I noted down the main areas I was interested. Then education is the main thing that resonates. Then mindfulness too. Then I am an author, a researcher. So all these things helped me to look from the perspective of educational philosophy. I am an Indian. So what are you doing? You are doing any business, or what are you doing? Cycling?
Yes.
Then how do you generate money? Money. How do you get money? You are not working?
Oh, no.
Are you studying?
Every day.
Yep.
No, it's all day.
Part time.
Yes.
Oh, good. Good. Part time. You are doing part time.
Why?
You
have work?
No, I don't work. I am a professor.
You need? Oh, you a teacher?
I was a professor. I'll go inside and come. Just a moment. Your name, please. Your name?
My name?
Your name?
Adrian.
Adrian.
Adrian. Yes.
Good. Just a minute. I'll go and come. Moment. So, friend. So you were born in Seattle. Where you were born?
Born. Wait. No. I am from Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Yes.
That's a different country?
Oh, yes, it's different. It's a long distance.
So now you are an American citizen, or
No.
then you came here for what? How you came to Seattle?
Work.
Work.
Yes.
So because weekends, Saturday,
Because
Sunday, holiday.
I think here I serve it for America.
Oh,
I am examiner.
you are working for Americans.
Yes, here.
Good. You are doing great job.
Serving in army.
You are serving in the
In army.
army.
Yes, here.
You are working in the army.
No, wait.
Even I was in the Air Force, military. I was in military.
Wait.
You Google my name, you'll know.
I can't do serving here.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, you want to serve. You are serving.
Yes.
Serving is a great thing. It's a honor. Serving the country or serving the people is good thing. And I served my country. I am from India. Yeah, I served military. I served in the military.
I serve in my country.
You saw you were in
5 years.
where in Venezuela.
Yes.
Now you came to Seattle.
No. Here I have
Just you are googling.
exam.
Oh, you are right. You have come here to write an examination to appear for the exams.
Admission, because my English fluent,
Okay.
but I can communicate.
Good, good, good.
So I need more practice in my English.
Yes,
You
yes.
know me?
Yes, yes, yes.
So I need study here.
Okay. So you are a student.
Yes, but
Ah.
I don't have parent here.
Ha 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 ha.
I live in here, but I don't have parent.
Okay.
I am alone here.
You are single.
Yes.
Yes. You are single from Venezuela.
No, no. I have in my country my wife.
Actually, you are married.
Yes. Yes.
Where your wife is here only?
No,
Ah.
no.
Venezuela.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here no have parents. Alone here.
So you know my name, Professor M.S. Rao. Just
Adrian.
you know, no. You say my name, Professor M.S. Rao. Google my name.
Oh, your name.
Yeah,
It's okay. What is your name?
Professor P. Professor Professor
P-R-O?
Professor.
Pretty.
Just a moment.
Pretty.
Just hold it. Okay, just a minute. I want to record. I will interview and share on YouTube.
Well,
You
wait.
you go to YouTube. Otherwise, YouTube. Go to YouTube. Professor M.S. Rao.
Oh, in YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, it's okay. What is your
You have YouTube channel? YouTube channel. YouTube.
Oh, tu canal.
Yeah, connect.
It's okay.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Right. You are
Okay,
very
it's
smart.
okay.
Now you type Professor MS Rao. You type
Professor
FESSOR. Then
Oh,
MS. Then S. Then space RAO. RAO. 1 minute. Just a minute. I'll do it.
But you, what is your objective for your channel?
Yeah, this is my channel. I have 3 YouTube channels. So I'll upload this video on YouTube. So you share now. I'll share your story with the world.
Oh, it's okay,
Yes,
it's
I will
okay.
share this story with you. Now I am recording, and I will share on YouTube and share with your friends from Venezuela.
Oh, it's okay. It's from Venezuela. It's okay. You need my history.
Yeah, now you are telling me that is the story I am sharing with the world.
Oh, okay.
And now you tell me your story. I'll interview
My
you.
story?
What's your name?
My name is Adrian.
Elchan. From which country? Second thing.
Venezuela.
Venezuela too. What is your passion?
My passion?
Passion. What do you want to do?
Play soccer.
Soccer.
Yes, I play soccer.
Football.
Yes.
Football. Soccer. Okay. What's your age?
My age? 28.
28. You are very young.
I don't know.
Okay. You are using software, I think. Yeah. How do you learn a language? Yeah. Just I'll Professor M.S. Rao. Professor M.S. Rao. You type. Just 1 minute. You type 1 minute. Yeah, just. Professor M.S. Rao.
Professor
M.S.
Mr.
Rao. R-A-O. Okay, fine. Okay. You do one thing. We Google. Soft leadership. Yeah.
Liderazgo.
Yeah. This is soft leadership. These are all my books about soft leadership.
Oh, your book?
Yeah, my books. I published books.
You have book?
Yeah, I published books.
Is your life?
Huh?
Is your life?
This is not my channel.
Oh, no, it's
my
your
channel.
No, it's your
Go to your channel, Professor M.S. Rao. This is by Google actually. Okay.
Book.
A book. B-O-O-K. A book. Go. Click. Yes, these are all my books.
Your book?
Yes, my books.
When
These are all my books.
oh, you have book in Amazon.
See the light in you. Amazon.
It's for spirit and you soul.
I published books. Now I'll upload on my YouTube channel and share with your networks.
In Spanish.
So it's very lucky that we are here. Actually, it's drizzling now, and I took a risk to come. Actually, I decided not to come because the weather was not favorable. But I took a risk and came out, and luckily I met you. So you are googling my books. What are you doing?
Books.
My books.
But only in English. No have
English,
in
English,
Spanish.
English. We'll do one thing. I'll do one thing. Just a minute. Just a minute. Oh.
Tú necesitas que yo te diga a ti mi historia de cómo llegué aquí, todo eso.
What is this? You need to tell your story. How you got here? Yeah, good. Very good.
But I'm not fluent for
In English, yeah. Your
only reading translation.
okay.
Because in English it's difficult for me explication fluent. Only reading.
Okay. You practice.
Solamente
Practice.
puedo explicarte escribiendo porque si te hablo no voy a hablar muy fluido el inglés.
I can only explain to you by writing because if I speak to you, you won't be speaking. Correct. You are correct. Agree.
Solamente te lo puedo decir en español.
You are speaking in Venezuelan. What is that language?
Solamente
Latin American. Latin. You are a Latin American. So your language is different. Huh? You are a Latin American.
Only speak Spanish,
Spanish,
French.
French. Oh, you are.
Yes.
You know French also.
I don't speak much, but I can communicate.
Spanish, English, then French, and then American English.
American English?
Yes. American English. Now I am speaking Indian English.
Yo puedo conseguirte suscriptores a tu canal y puedo conseguirte like.
Oh, you can. Oh, I can get subscribers to your channel, and I can get like. Oh, good. Thank you.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
good.
yes.
I want to share my story.
Porque yo sé utilizar las redes sociales, pero solamente en español. No me es muy fácil hacerlo en inglés.
Because I know how to use social media, but only in your Spanish. It's not very easy for me to do in English. Yeah, agree. Fine.
Para yo llegar a los Estados Unidos, tuve que cruzar 9 países y tuve que durar 1 año en México para llegar hasta aquí.
You spoke in Latin English? Huh? No.
No.
Latin. You spoke with Latin, right? No, to get to the United States, I had to cross 9 countries and had to spend a year in Mexico to get here. Oh,
Yes.
very big challenge.
Because
Oh.
it's difficult. You know me? Venezuela,
Venezuela.
Colombia, Panama.
Panama.
The jungle of Panama and Costa Rica,
Costa Rica. Yes, I know these names.
Nicaragua,
Ah.
El Salvador,
El Salvador. Correct.
Honduras, Guatemala,
Guatemala,
Mexico,
Mexico.
and United States.
How you came, by ship or by walk? How many years it took?
How many
Years to come? How many years to come?
I
Ah,
alone.
alone. How
yes,
many?
yes. But
Ah.
in the way,
Ah,
most people
Ah.
from
Ah.
India,
ah,
Spain,
Spain.
Africa, South
Uh-huh.
Africa,
Uh-huh.
African boys,
Uh-huh.
Colombia,
Uh-huh.
Guatemala,
Uh-huh.
Honduras, Venezuela,
Uh-huh.
Chile,
Uh-huh.
Ecuador.
Chile. Yeah.
Yes.
Ecuador. El Salvador. Yeah.
It's only one way.
One way.
Yes. And it's
But
difficult.
Did you get visa?
My visa is humanitarian.
Uh-huh.
No, it's visa permanent.
Uh-huh.
Because the law here
Ah.
in United States is different in all states.
Uh-huh.
Here is different.
Ah.
In Atlanta is different.
Uh-huh.
In Texas is different.
Oh.
You know me.
Yeah.
So
Ah.
I get here, Los Angeles,
Uh-huh.
Texas,
Texas.
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
Las Vegas,
Las Vegas.
and here.
It's very challenging. Very difficult.
Yes, it's very difficult because I have one time in the travesty
Uh-huh.
for
Then how did you get money?
money.
How you came?
In our country, I job in the field.
Part time.
Yes, part time and cleaning.
Cleaning.
I know exercise.
Uh-huh.
I know I am personal training.
You're a personal trainer.
Yes.
I'm also a trainer. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
And I play soccer
Soccer.
and I know informatic.
Okay. It's raining again.
But
Yeah.
the travesty
Huh?
is different for all people.
Uh-huh. What about food?
Food.
Eat. What you eat?
Today?
Not here. Every day. Bread, rice,
Yes. My favorite food
food.
is vegetable and cow,
Uh-huh.
shirt.
Uh-huh.
What more is in English? Oh, chicken. The
Chicken.
Yes,
Chicken
is I know good.
Then where do you stay here now?
I live in near in mobile home.
Home, huh?
In mobile home.
Uh-huh.
In trailer.
Uh-huh.
I don't have house permanent
Uh-huh.
because my situation is much easy.
Uh-huh.
But here the people
Ah.
of the Seattle is very nice.
No, people are very good in Seattle. They are very friendly, warm,
Yes.
and they are amicable.
Yes, America is very good. Because in my country I no have food all days. Only my people have much hunger in general.
Yeah.
Because the situation of my country
Uh-huh.
is very, very hard.
Venezuela.
Venezuela is a country corrupt. The government is corrupt. No have humanity, derechos humanos. And
It's raining. Okay.
sorry, my English.
Okay. Even I speak with Indian accent.
But the objective principle is pressure,
Oh.
my emotion,
Emotion, yeah.
my survivor
Survival.
in the travesty
Uh-huh.
for for me and for the all people,
Uh-huh.
for the dreams, my dreams, my family,
Uh-huh.
my
It's raining. It's raining. See.
yes, and
Okay, then we'll do one thing. Just 1 minute. Your name is Adrian. Adrian. Adrinne. Just 1 minute. Adrian. Same one.
yes,
Huh?
Adream.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, this is your name.
yes,
Adrian.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
I will mention it as Adrian from Venezuela.
From Venezuela.
Storytelling.
Yes, yes. The history of my adventure for migration in United States.
Oh.
Good?
Great.
I need to practice my English for me compart. Wait. Share. Share my share.
Share.
Oh, share my history.
Yeah.
I
And share on my story on YouTube.
in YouTube.
My
Do
story I upload on my video, and I'll share with your friends.
Oh, your friends.
Your friends, Venezuela
Oh
friends.
yes. Oh yes.
You have friends in Venezuela. Share them. My story. Now I'll upload the story.
My history.
Your story interview. Now I'll upload and I will share with you, and you share with your friends.
Oh, it's okay.
Now I'm doing an interview for you, and I'm uploading the video. I'll upload after 1 hour or 1.5 hour. My name? My name, Professor M.S. Rao.
See, yes, I know. What more?
Uh,
What more?
Huh? Yeah, I want to share. I want to share my story with you.
Sí, quiero compartir. Oh, yes. I want to share my history with you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Please. Now I'll tell. No. Now I am uploading the video of my story after 1.5 hour. You please upload on your YouTube channel and share with your friends in Venezuela, because I want the story should go to as many people as possible.
Yes. I know. I upload the video of my history after 1.5 year. Please upload on YouTube channel and share with your friend in Venezuela. It's okay.
Yeah.
I share the video
Your friends in Venezuela.
in Venezuela.
Now I'll upload.
It's okay. It's you upload.
I'll upload after 1.5 hour.
Oh, it's okay. I know.
Shall I tell you? 1 second, just show me. Now I'll upload the video after 1.5 hour, and I request you to share my story with your connections in Venezuela. And I am Professor M.S. Rao from India.
Ahora subiré el video después de 1 hora y media. Les pido que compartan esto. Oh, it's okay.
Okay, any.
You need me say.
Yeah. Now I am interviewing. This I will share.
Here, not here.
No. This. Now I am recording your story, Adrian, right? That story I will upload and tell you after 1.5 hour. You share with your friends in Venezuela. This story.
Dígale después de hora. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Yes. Yes. I know what do you saying.
Yeah. Yeah. You are speaking in Latin language?
No, it's not the language.
Venezuelan
It's
language.
Spanish. It's
Spanish. You are speaking from
Castellano.
Spanish language.
Hispanic.
You know you know Spanish language?
Yes, solamente hablo español.
Oh, good. You know Spanish language, you know English, then you know Latin language,
Latin language.
French, yeah,
is
French also.
Spanish. No, it's only Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
The native language in Latin American
Ah.
is Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Venezuela, Colombia, Argentina,
No.
Peru, Brazil, Paraguay.
So, what do you think about me? Just ask. What do you think about me?
¿Qué piensas de mí? I think you good person
Oh,
and you have innovation in your channel for your contribution
uh-huh.
in general.
Yeah,
Contribution in exercise,
yeah.
in history,
Uh,
in good health,
yeah. Mm.
healing,
Yeah,
and good communication.
yeah. So now, shall I go now? I'll go now. I want to go home now.
You?
Mm-hmm.
For you have.
Yeah.
It's okay. So good,
Good. Very good.
very good.
Very good. And share that
Yes.
story.
I have your channel here.
Channel and like on YouTube
Yeah,
channel
yes.
and share with friends in Venezuela.
It's okay, teacher. You teacher, no?
Yes.
Well, it's okay.
Yes. Now I'll upload now. Now I'll share. Now I am recording. I'll go there and I'll upload on my YouTube channel. And your name Adrian.
Adrian.
And from Venezuela.
Yes.
He's a Spanish. He is expert in Spanish. He's very young, dynamic, and very intelligent
Thank you
guy.
very much.
He's
Thank
very.
you.
You are very
appreciate
intelligent
this.
and you are very handsome. So I'll mention all these things and I'll share the story now.
Yes. In other time, I think me share my history in good English.
Yes. Very good English. Okay then, take care.
Thank you.
Adrian.
Thank you.
Adren.
Yes.
Adrenne.
Yes.
Okay, anyhow, I recorded. Take care, all the best. Happy journey, and you'll become a very big man, great man.
Thank you. Thank you. You too.
You'll become more than Elon Musk. You know Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Elon Musk is a
Yeah.
big.
he's a
Big
big man.
person.
Yeah, so you'll become like Elon Musk,
Elon
like a
Musk.
big man.
Yes.
Take care, huh? But don't forget me.
No.
Huh?
No.
This is the memory in my life.
Yes.
This is between you and me.
I appreciate much you innovation.
Yeah.
The communication no is fluent,
Ah.
but it's communication.
Uh,
No is problem the language.
yes,
in general.
language is not a problem.
Because the energy of
Hot.
the
Energy.
people.
Hot.
and the
Hot.
heart,
Yeah,
yes.
we both said the same thing. Heart is important.
A good ear
Yeah.
and a good valorate
Mm.
of the all people.
Uh-huh.
No is problem.
No.
You from India, Colombia, all country.
Uh-huh.
In general, the all people is great.
All people are good. Yeah.
Necessary in
Yeah.
around the world, the contribution of the all people
Yes.
for the situation and the mentally
Yeah.
is bad. Maybe no is sometimes, but something.
Okay, I'll move now because I have to meet my wife, and she's waiting. Take care. All the best. You'll become a big man like Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Good. Take care. Bye. Bye. So friends, I think you enjoyed the conversation with Adrian from Venezuela. He speaks in Spanish language, and he traveled various countries, and he says the people from Seattle are very good. Really, as I said, people of Seattle are very amicable and adjustable, very good. So I came across this guy by name Adrian from Venezuela. So I'll upload this video after some time. Now it is how much? 1 hour 15 minutes. So it took a long time. So I'm there. My family is waiting for me, so I have to rush back. It's dizzying. The wind is not favorable. So friends, it's very difficult journey in my life. I'm holding my smartphone with my left hand. It's very painful and stressful, and I'm sharing my story. The wind is not favoring, very difficult, and it's dizzying. So somehow I have to rush back. I have a chronic back pain. I had a brain stroke, and I have internal allergies, and I want to share my stories. So if you like this story, this will be an amazing story, and it will be one of the best stories in my life. I don't know about the response. I'm very optimistic that I am sharing with you the story of this guy Adrian from Venezuela. He crossed some different countries and came to Seattle. He's working here, and he says people from Seattle are very good. Really, they are very good. So now I have to go back. Weather is very cold, and I have to rush back. I'll take 1 hour 17 minutes. So friends, all that happens for good. We don't know why people come to our life. So everyone has a story. So just now you heard the story of that Venezuela guy, Adrian, I think his name. How much he struggled. He is 28 years old. How much he has struggled to come to Seattle, and he's working on part-time basis. He's working as a personal trainer. Then he's doing small gig work, small works he's doing to get money for his survival. And people have lots of challenges. So everyone has a story. That's my message. I have my own problems, my challenges. That's my story. So now you hear the story of this guy, 28 years old, Venezuelan guy. He came from different places by walk. Not by walk, I mean road, not by sea. He traveled a couple of places, like he was telling El Salvador, then Chile, Guatemala. Then again he says he went to Texas, then some other places. Then now he's in Seattle. He's 28 years old. Life is not easy. Very few people are very lucky to lead a very comfortable life. But majority of the people have challenges, and you have to fight back, and you should never give up. You take my own case study, or you take my own life, how many challenges I encountered in my life. I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. So let me briefly talk about my life. I was born on October 31st, 1963 in a tiny village, and I was born in a tiny village. It's very cold and I'm shivering, so I had to go back because it took. Usually I calculate 1 hour. Now it's taking longer time. I think it will be more than 1.5 hours. I think so. My wife and younger son will be eagerly waiting why I didn't return, because okay, fine. So now let me briefly share with you briefly about my life. I was born on October 31st, 1963 in a tiny village in India, and I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. My childhood was very chaotic. I could not enjoy my childhood, and I worked with my father. Sometimes I would collect cash at the counter, sometimes I would clean the dishes, sometimes I would prepare tea, prepare something of that kind. So for 18 years I was at home, and my father was disorganized and chaotic and litigant, alcoholic. My mother is a disaster. So you can imagine the kind of family I was born into. And of course we can't blame others. The way I was born, and that was not my role. But now what we have to do is we have to create our own destiny. Your future lies in your hands. So create your own destiny, and it's not easy to create your own destiny. There will be challenges, there will be setbacks, there will be betrayals, there will be backstabbing, so lots of things. So but still you should never give up. For 18 years I was at home, and luckily I came out of the toxic family and joined Indian Air Force at the age of 18. And I wanted to wear uniform and serve my country. And at the age of 18 I joined Indian Air Force, and I grew as a healthy citizen, and I grew as a leader after I joined the Indian Air Force. Then again people might think that I was a commissioned officer in the Indian Air Force, but the fact is that I served in the lowest rank of a corporal for 2 years in the Indian Air Force. So wind is not favorable. It's raining. See, you can see the sound. So here some are homeless here. Understand the pain of life. I think very challenging situation now. Wind is not favorable, it's raining, and I have to rush back. And I'm happy that I shared my story with a guy. That is a different thing. Okay, now let me circle back to my story. So I joined Indian Air Force, and I joined Indian Air Force on February 4th, 1982, and whatever the money I got, I supported my parents, and I gave money for purchasing the gold, and I gave money for constructing the house. Unfortunately, my siblings, they backstabbed and they took away everything, and I had lots of challenges because of this. And second thing was that I served the Indian Air Force for 12 years. Then again people might think that I was a commissioned officer in the Indian Air Force, but I served in the lowest rank of a corporal in the Indian Air Force. Then my father-in-law invited me to join for business. Then I left Defense Air Force. Then I joined in the business. Unfortunately, my father-in-law and brother-in-law, they have backstabbed and betrayed. So I landed in further problems. So I did business, which didn't work out. Then I left business. Then I joined for teaching and became a faculty member in the year 2007. And during the course of defense, the 12 years, I acquired a couple of qualifications through private education. Then again, people might think that I acquired my qualifications from reputed universities like Cambridge, Kellogg's, or MIT. But the reality is that I acquired all qualifications through private education. And I acquired a DME in aeronautical from Indian Air Force. And I got my degree, which I discontinued when I was doing degree. Then again I continued by paying condonation. Usually degree takes 3 years in India. For me it took more than 4 years. So I got my degree, that is BSc. Then I did MA in sociology from Azure University. I got Ph.D. BM from Ministry of Defense for 2 years course. Then I did PhD in the year 1991 when I was studying in the night college, because daytime I was going to I was serving the Air Force. Then again I got my MBA from IGNO, that is New Delhi, through correspondence course. All these qualifications I acquired through private education, and there was no consistency in my education because I acquired qualifications in different areas. Because whatever the opportunities I got, I availed, and rather I grabbed and acquired qualifications. And all these qualifications were through private education. And I used to go to far distant places to visit the libraries, and I used to prepare notes. Then I attended for examinations and I acquired qualifications. This is my academic background. So 2007 I became a faculty member due to the business challenges. At that time the education helped me overcome the adversity, and I had MBA. So with the MBA qualification I became a faculty member in a private college in the year 2007. And my wife, my 2 sons and I survived with limited amount. I think salary was around 8,000 or 9,000 in those days. Somehow I managed. Then I applied for a Ph.D. in the month of December 2007, and it was very critical situation. I had to submit my papers because I already published some articles to various magazines. Then I showed the printouts. Then I also published some articles on very competitive magazines. So those things helped me to get PhD admission. In the month of December 2007 I joined for PhD. And here is a very unique thing was that 2008 January rules were changed and fee was hiked. And if I had delayed, I wouldn't have gone for PhD because I didn't have money. The second thing, the rules were changed. So friends, from this what lessons we can learn is that whatever the opportunities you get, grab them, don't delay. This is my experience. Then I entered for PhD in the year 2007, and 2011 I got my PhD, and 2010 I became an author, and I published 53 books. In fact I wrote 60 books, but I published only 53 books. And I worked in private colleges as a professor, and I worked in private colleges. They were not paying well, and sometimes they didn't pay salaries. This was very critical situation in my life, but somehow I managed. And secondly, my wife, my 2 sons and I lived in the single bedroom rented flat, which was around 400 SFT, and we didn't have even a cot for more than a decade. So you can imagine the kind of challenges I had. So for 10 years, my wife, my two sons and I slept on the floor in a uh, uh, single bedroom rented flat, and the salaries, colleges were private colleges, they were not paying well, so lots of challenges I had. So I had to struggle very lot to support my two sons and uh, my wife, and nobody came forward to support me. On the other hand, they have taken my little property, whatever was there. So you can imagine the kind of challenges I underwent. So I started, I published books, 53 books, but again here was a challenge. Whatever came to my mind, I started writing, and I started with self-help, non-fiction. Then I wrote books on teaching, training, diversity, executive education, mindfulness. Now I want to write a book which is a memoir, which will be which is tentatively titled as Survivor. So this book, tentatively titled Survivor, is a memoir which I will write and publish. My health is not permitting currently, so when my health permits, then I will write a memoir, tentatively titled Survivor, and I will share my brain stroke, health challenges, betrayals, backstabbing, all these challenges. I will share them through storytelling, and I will publish a book. So like this, lots of things I am doing and I still want to do. So there is some divine force that is driving me, and that is taking me forward, and it may be a divine force, or maybe a god, or maybe a spark, or something of that kind. I don't know how to put it. So that spark or some divine force was driving me, and because of that I kept moving. Yes, I got a green signal to walk. Now I'll walk. This is the center. So because of the divine force, or because of the spark, or because of the power of subconscious mind, I survived the brain stroke, and still I have to be all right, because my right shoulder, right hand is numb, and I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat it with my right hand. So lots of challenges. So everyone has a story. Everything happens for a reason. Doctors thought that I won't survive of the brain stroke, but I survived. Doctors thought that I would be on the bed forever. Then I proved them wrong, that I survived. Right? So everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for all that happens for good. So I am very optimistic. I am positive by nature, and my blood group is B positive. So this is briefly about my life. So I am reaching fast. The wind is not favorable, so I have to rush back. It's more than 1.5 hours. I am holding. In between, I didn't know that I stopped recording. I paused when I was talking to that Venezuela guy. So I think more than 10 to 15 minutes. Then again I didn't record. I forgot. After the brain stroke, sometimes I am forgetting, but again I am reverting back. So I shared with you a couple of aspects. First, I introduced myself. Second, I shared with you the Seattle life and story, entrepreneurship. Then I shared with you about my philosophy. Then I shared with you about brief life. Then again, I shared with you about a Venezuela guy. He's 20 years old. Adrian, I think his name. So he has his own challenges. Different countries he came. Now he's surviving in Seattle. So everyone has challenges. Everyone has a hidden story. My job is to share my story and impact humankind. So I want to create my own stories. I want to share my stories to make a difference and to impact humankind. This is my job. This is my job. This is my lifetime ambition. So I think it will take 10 minutes to go back. I think so. Wind is, so you can see my face. Wind is not favoring. Very difficult. So I am returning now. So friends, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Who knows, some of the people might like my stories and share with their networks. So I am in that process of sharing my stories to impact humankind. So consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so that I can share my stories. If some of my stories resonates with my thinking and my philosophy, that serves my purpose. So I think some what we call that? That is electronic hybrid electric car. That is bus. We call bus in India. So usually weekends we expect a lot of rush. In USA, Saturday and Sunday they go out, enjoy with their friends and with their family members. They enjoy 2 days, and 5 days they work very hard. That's how they do. That's how people do it. Of course, in India also and other countries also, they are focusing of this 5-day week. 5 days they work hard, and 2 days they go out to enjoy with family and members. The world has changed very fast. The world is changing so fast that people think about I, me, myself. That is the attitude of the people. When I was born, it was a tiny village, family members, lots of relatives. Things have changed after the advent of television. So people are connected to their family only. Then again, technology has changed and people are connected through technology, WhatsApp. They are thinking about themselves only, not for others. Things have changed so fast in this world, and we can't do anything about these things. The only thing constant in this world is change. If you don't change, you will be left out in the race. So finally I will give you a couple of messages. Embrace failures, embrace change, embrace technology. Because if you don't have technology, you can't harness, you can't connect with the people. At the same time, you have to be very much careful with the technology. If bad actors enter, they ruin everything. So we have to encourage good actors so that we can enjoy the benefits of humanity and people. And above all, let us emphasize on a few aspects. Now I have reached home. This is the home I have reached. So the message is, life is beautiful, life is incredible, life is amazing, life is a miracle, life is a magic, life is all about possibilities. Be positive, never give up. Everything is possible in this world. Just let me talk to my wife. I just want to see my own face. If you like this story, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. So it's a very unique topic I have chosen, and I interact with some unknown guy from Venezuela. He has his own story. So please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I will share it with your network after 1.5 hours. Thank you. Thank you. Practice gratitude with gratitude.